see. Checking to see if it's working. Maybe. Oh, oh. No insane buzzing. Checking to see if it's working. Maybe. Oh, oh. No insane buzzing. Checking to see if it's working. Maybe. Oh, oh. No insane buzzing. Checking to see if it's working. But of course I have to mute myself because, oh, it repeats the same flippin' thing over and over again. Don't know why. But okay. Alright. Okay. Let's continue. Oh wait, no. Continue on our great adventure. Go, go, go. Oh, I know what I was doing. I was failing hardcore at doing this dungeon because I cannot sneak worth beans. I need to get a rogue. That's what this is telling me. Because I've apparently chosen to be a ranger who does not stealth. Go me. Okay.
Yes?
Do.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's right. Get back to these buttons. Let's go in here.
Not a sound.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay, well, everybody's gonna attack no matter what, but let's slide here. After this guy. Okay, let's see if this works.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna get fun. Yeah. Oh, I forgot I was doing rapier. Okay, that failed miserably. What the heck?
I'm here.
Bear needs to hit this guy. And I need to turn around and hit.
I'm here.
Okay. I have no idea if that worked or not. That's fine.
Careful!
you're certain.
Ugh, come on!
Okay, you need to, like, hit them.
Aye? These ones are in for a walloping!
I'm out of 0 level spells, so okay. Just wake up, Blue. I'm super bad at this. Holy cow.
I'm here.
So glad this is on easy. That was good, right? I assume that was good. I hope.
At once.
Curses!
It's on me.
Wow, these guys are really kicking my butt because I don't know what I'm doing.
Curses!
Okay, I can only imagine. Oh, I have to rest, I bet. What does that do?
Aye?
Yeah! Yeah! No damage. That's not cool. Okay, well. Why didn't you do the thing? Why aren't you doing the thing? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Why isn't it casting the spell? Because he's right next to me? It's not telling me if I can't do it. Yeah, that's just because I used the thing.
Bavaru, be on seek!
Alright, let's try that again. I really suck at this.
Yes?
Really? It started me all the way at the beginning. This stupid
I'd be
part.
glad to.
How may I help? Curses!
It's on me.
So I'm out of level 1s, so I should probably just rest. Why not? Oh, apparently resting is bad. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's hut. Oh wait, did I already see this? Hanging in the tree is an old dwarf. Yeah, I think I did this. Watcher, Animancer. I'll find the dwarf lady, but... like, how far back did this thing go?
I'm here.
Nice and quiet.
Apparently it doesn't matter. I really have no idea what I'm doing. This is irritating me.
Yes? I'm here.
Guys.
Yeah!
Curses!
Ugh, come on!
Let's have it out! These uns are in for a walloping! I shall deal with this one. I shall deal with this one.
Whatever.
Curses!
That's embarrassing.
Okay. This freaking mode thing really needs to stop.
Yes?
Can't give the bear a ring. Too bad.
I'm here.
Oh, right there.
Aye?
I'm here.
I have no idea if it's going to be
Yes?
detrimental or not, but I'm just going to go back upstairs. Because now I feel like maybe I should probably have 6 people to come down here or something. Instead of just the 2 of us.
At once.
good he doesn't yell at me for leaving. Okay, let's go. Oh, she's even changing it. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bough that sags at the tug of her noose. Her bloated purple flesh under her neck, worn away in patches like moth-eaten linen, bulges over the rope that suspends her, and her lifeless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. Yuck! You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you can reach out and touch it. Not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Sure, let's go start communing with her spirit. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out toward the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new, unfamiliar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, ringing electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness and space occupied only by you and the hanging woman. When you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded in a milky fog, her body still swaying in a wind you no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty void. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the rope creaking as she does so, and she smiles at you.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes?
How are you able to speak to me?
Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice.
I think I survived a bivouac. Do you know what that would be?
Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me, no?
She's consoling a child, of course she is.
The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
What's a watcher?
What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on, some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. see memories even their honor can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well. A wonder.
What do you mean when
Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties. You should see old Merwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company. Oh, yes, entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die and pick up pieces of others when we are born again, but less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think. Me? I'll bore you to tears, though. And here I thought you'd come to visit me in particular. Caldara de Baranzi, of the Valian Royal Academy of Animantic Sciences. Not the greatest of their number, but I came here all the same because this was where help was needed.
She laughs, a rasping, choked cackle escaping between rows of buttery yellow teeth, causing her body to bob up and down with each spasm. Seeing her blank expression, she catches herself.
Oh, come now! Such a question! As though the answer were plain as a rope tied for strangling. Allow an old dwarf her last bit of cheer. Well, I came where I was needed, didn't I? Offered my services to Lord Radric for a pittance. A humble pittance. I was to examine the Lord's wife, see why the gods have seen fit to poison her womb. Studied her for months, looked high and low for impurities, tested her valence, the permeability of her essence. Do you know what I found? Nothing at all. A healthy woman, head to toe, blessed with a beautiful soul. Such a sweet woman, too. Meek, but warm-hearted. A few months' time, and the lord of the house demanded answers. For a time, I told him what he wanted to hear. Oh, yes, my lord, she is riddled with imbalances. I must have time to cure her. As the birth drew near, he grew impatient, as lords do. And this is where I've ended up. A student of the soul. Something so basic, yet so poorly understood. But so many breakthroughs have been made in my lifetime. Had been made. Had been. To hear the locals tell it, we're a gang of soul manglers that preys upon the weak-minded. And the worst of us are. But the best of us? The best? Inspirations. Miracle workers. My parents were soul twins. Miserable before they met, empty inside. It was an animancer who helped one find the other. Turned their lives around. You wouldn't believe the stories. Amnesiacs helped to remember their lives. The suicidal brought back from the brink of oblivion. The elderly afforded extra moments to say their goodbyes. How soon we forget when we're afraid. It's a fascinating science. A fascinating time to be alive in a place like Deerwood that does not control the research, no? I love the Valian Republics for many things, but their recent caution will leave them behind, I fear. Of course, dear.
Am I imagining this?
No, I think not. A pity that. It would be simpler. A mercy, even. To not have to wander anymore, no? Alas, we are here, you and I, wherever here may be. Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
Caldera closes her eyes, and her head slumps forward over the noose, and your surroundings seem to bleed into your vision for some unknown place of waiting. I was just granted Crucible of the Soul. What the heck? Hmm.
17 and a half. 17 and a half. Well, could be 18, depending on how you count the dwarf woman. The dwarf woman. You were trying to figure out whether to count her as a full person. The people hanging from the tree. 18 of them. Name's Adair. Though to the people around here, might as well be 19. Don't think I'd put you much higher than 22, 23 tops. You look like the sort that likes to get involved. Well, I was smoking over here, saw you staring at her. Twice I refilled my pipe. You never so much as blinked. Your mouth was so slack I took you for a Radric at first.
No to watch.
Careful, friend. Best not use that word round here. There'd be any number of Radric bootlickers within earshot. Ciphers, animancers, watchers. Same thing in the eyes of folks around here, Radric especially. They come through these parts all the time with their cures, preying on the desperate. None of them are who they claim to be. Of course, seeing you with that funny look, I'd be halfway inclined to believe you were having some kind of communion with that dwarf. Either case, maybe I'm not 19 after all. No offense. The town's had it in for me for a long time now. Only fellow who ever stuck up for me, well, he's number 18 up there. My headman on the farm. Used to be my captain during the war.
Saints War, only one in my lifetime. Fella decides he's the living incarnation of Yothus. Overthrows Red Saras, marches on Direwood, so we gave him a Direwoodian hello. Oh god, what's
We
it?
blew him up.
Blew him up. Got a rebirth and redemption, formally anyhow. Maybe they call him something different where you're from. Why was your headman hanged? Got involved. Radric sent men down here the other day, said they had it on good authority someone in town was working with Kolsk, plotting Radric's overthrow. Said if he didn't come forward right there and there, they'd hang. No one was coming for so. Swithin, that's my headman. He steps up and says it's him. They took him at his word. Bound to happen sooner or later, if not for plotting against Radric, then for protecting me. What does your town have against you?
Picked the wrong god. That's what it comes down to. Used to be a lot of Aethys worshippers in Gilded Vale. That mess of rocks over there, that was a temple to him, to give you some idea. Then one day, somebody named Widewind shows up on Deerwood's doorstep. Says he's the living flesh of Aethys. Got an army with him. Suddenly, Aethys isn't so popular in these parts. My brother Woden and me, neither of us believed it. No way was that Aethys. He enlisted, then I did too. But, he didn't make it back. After the war, people took to punishing Aethys worshippers, accusing them of treason. Got real ugly, especially after the legacy started. Folks needed someone to blame. I was safe because I fought, but then this rumor starts that my brother, that he was on the wrong side. And I wasn't so safe anymore. until my headman stepped in and said they'd have to hang him to get to me. Seems that's no longer a concern. Of course, the townies don't do the hanging these days, but when Raedric's men come, they got no problem doing the pointing.
See why I was eager to leave. Oh, okay. Who's Kolsk? Someone who got tired of all the hangings. He's on the run now. Probably will be till they catch him. If you're next to be hanged, what are you still doing here? Drinking. Could travel together. Where are you headed? Someplace called Said Noir? There's an old watcher there who might be able to help me.
Seem to remember hearing something about that years ago. He tamed that place. People would seek him out for all kinds of things. Troubles of the soul, questions for the departed. Of course, that was back when you didn't have to say watcher with a hush on your breath. A man such as that, there'd be things I'd want to ask him. Don't know why I never thought of it before. Not sure how I feel about setting out with a stranger, and a strange one at that. But, truth be told, you might be the only one in town who wouldn't feel some relief seeing me swing from that tree.
There's a fine reason if I ever heard one.
All right, then. Guess I'll do some sightseeing. Long as you're not the one picking the sights.
Let's get going. Yay, I got a tank, I hope.
Hey.
Yo. Oh, it doesn't tell me what his class is. He's got some pretty good armor, though. And a cape. Do I have anything in here that might be useful for him? I don't know. Probably not. He's got a one-handed saber and a medium shield. I can sell all this crap. I don't even know where to sell it. Great sword's probably not his best. I guess he's okay for now.
I'm here. At once.
Why not? I got one more. Maybe if I bring one more person in here, it'll be easier.
Hey. Curses!
That's embarrassing.
Okay, the bear is not getting through. Because we are in the flippin' way. Now we get home. I stay in the back, you stay in the front. And so does Bear.
I'm here.
It's not within our natures to forgive those who seek redemption, seek along. Damn it, can't read that fast. The road which takes us down to the very halls of our soul and ourselves. Oh, okay, whatever. The only thing in this room? I guess so.
Hey. All right, then.
No, all of you attack this thing. Oh my goodness.
Yes?
A crumpled note. What does the note say? This letter is fairly intact, though the parchment itself has been crumpled. Jester, I know that the temple baths boast great healing properties and that your back ails you still. Still, I would ask that if you are to indulge for the greater part of the day, you give over your key to the sanctums to someone else for safekeeping. This is not the first time we have been forced to wait to perform the day's rites and rectrix, while Bricka is often too far below to hear our knocking. Okay, so take a bath because then you can feel better. Got it.
Yes?
I want to see what I can do.
What about
I'm here.
mechanics for?
I suppose it can't be helped.
Ah,
Hey. That's not nice.
okay, we both have 0 and Eos has 1, so I guess that means no matter what,
I'm
we're
here.
not doing it.
Absolutely.
Hey.
Bear. No. Bear is after that one. You get to that one. And I get to why are these guys waiting?
I'm here.
This thing.
Hey. All right.
Okay. He's gonna go attack that one. Bear, you go attack that one.
Then.
And then these two can go attack that one.
That's embarrassing.
Oops.
We gotta take better care of Ella.
Certainly.
I don't think I have anybody here who can disarm traps, so we're just
Yes?
Ugh, come on!
Lava will be on seek! Curses! Lava will be on seek!
Characters help army against flashing red. It's a sign that they may soon be maimed or killed. Rest. Camping supplies. Oh, okay. If health reaches 0, the character will immediately drop. Depending on your difficulty settings, the character will either be maimed or killed. A maimed character suffers severe combat penalties and will die if they take any additional damage. Killed characters are just dead. There's no coming back. Oh, snap! I did not know that. That sucks. Let's see.
Damn it! We gotta take better care of Aloth.
He has a severe burn, and he's frostbitten. And I am also in need of severe burning. Awesome. Again? Sure. Alright, we're just gonna camp here. I don't know, does that mean... Try that. Eight hours have passed.
Yes?
And we are feeling much better, apparently.
That one hit.
That's it!
Yeah!
Hey,
Attack them.
I'm here.
A glimmering silver key. But where am I going to use it?
Yes?
Oh, haha, there's a door right here. That I can use the key. Oh, never mind. He's just gonna...
hi?
Curses! Curses!
Am I doing this? I hope so.
Absolutely.
That's it!
I'm so tired of this stupid slow-mo thing activating when I don't want it to. This. Now, what is WASD controlling? What? Left arrow? Right arrow? Backspace. Scanning off. Actually, you know what? Alright, fine. Okay. So, there's black glass. But it won't let me take a bath. Hmm. how to get to secret doors. Oh, this can't be good. Oh, yay.
Stand together!
Sure. Let's wear that. Apparently I do not know. Wait. Scout mode.
Fine.
Aha! Cool.
Remind me never. Hi?
Light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of standing figure, features, blur of mist or smoke before the world tilts. It's as if you've stepped sideways and into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears, panic in your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you, a fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. Oh no! Wait, that's right, I can do this. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wurton has joined you here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory, he glances at you for a moment and then looks past at someone else. I'll come back once they're gone, he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances. Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcome stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There's only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There's a cracking noise somewhere to your left, a wet slurping gurgle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear, in the faint murmuring to your right, the familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You're too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you, your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There's a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you, and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul still drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your emotions. I'm sorry, I hope you find some peace in the next life. Say nothing. What's to be afraid of? You're already dead. That lying bastard, I'll see he pays for this. Get away from me, I've had enough for you. I like to be a little vengeful. You feel a lashing coil of anger and fear from the soul before it floats downward to settle by the remains. It does not move toward you again. It doesn't get less weird. Gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find. The bones of the priests proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. Some of the gold leaf on these relics is chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls. There are faint scratches upon the brickworks of the door hinges. Stand. Rocks and steadily in space, it seems like the mechanism is broken.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Gone share. And some copper. That's it.
I'm here.
Yes. Only found what he needed. It's a good thing I came back here and checked. Haha.
Laying low.
Step over the circle of candles. A rattling clunk from a wall nearby. A door slides open with a grinding rasp of stone. Candles flicker gently as you approach. There's a gap above the altar, lined with broken glass where a mirror may once have been set in the wall.
The candles are still burning.
Not bad.
Not bad for a dead god. Redemption. And they got this whole right for when you come of age. They take you by the hand and you descend through the temple with your eyes covered, and that's supposed to be like a wicked life. They don't tell you where you're going. I was sweating like crazy when I did mine. They take you to that reflecting pool back there, and you're allowed to look at it so you can face your sins. Then, you come out into this room, and they uncover your eyes again, and everyone's there to greet you, all your friends and family. It's like you've been redeemed. You light your candle, and it burns with the others. Never had a feeling better than that my whole life. The candles are still burning. Not bad for a dead god.
I feel like snuffing a candle would be like the epitome of disrespect right now, so let's not do that. I mean, I'm definitely not that much of an asshole.
It was nice to see those candles still burning. I figured they'd have gone out by now.
I wonder if he's gonna have anything to say to this butthead over here.
Well met, friend.
I think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arms hurting a little less. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? Something you're nervous about? No, of course not. Just never good to linger around these places, that's all. You lied to me. What? I was clear about everything. The risk involved. Is that what you mean? Ah. Fine, give me the payment. You know what I found written. get the feeling that I should probably go to the inn and sleep. Or at least tonight.
Hail and well met.
Sounds good to me. Okay.
Hail and well met.
Can I see what you have for sale? Welcome, you're the first new face I've seen in quite some time. What can I do for you? What do you have here? Come to us at a strange time. I'm afraid the stock's not what it used to be, but we've fine weapons and armor to offer. All forged right here at the Black Hammer. Show me what you've got, or what happened. We just don't have the supplies. Been expecting the next delivery for near a week now, and haven't seen a sign of it. Have to expect that they were hit by bandits. The road out east is crawling with them. Or my workers ran off with the wagon themselves, maybe to make some coin. As if the lot would dare. He was right about the bandits. The dire situations in villages like this and the exodus to the cities has created far too many opportunities for unscrupulous sorts. Scratches his jaw. If you happen to be headed that way, maybe you could keep an eye out for a supply wagon, or my shipment at least. They'd be cutting through the Black Meadow, I expect. Only good road for it. As it is, most of our weapons go to His Grace, Lord Raedric. And that's as it should be, but it doesn't leave much for outsiders. We just don't have the iron. I'll find your supplies, but you have my thanks. You bring those supplies back and I'll have plenty more to offer you. A discount to start. Oh, and if you find my workers, tell them to hurry it up or they can take up farming instead.
Welcome.
Let me see what you got for right now. Somebody's lance. That is a lot of money. Holy cow. Whole ball. Yeah, lots of stuff for... I have a warbow. I need another one. Oh, right, the grappling hook. I was gonna need this for something. Take all the stuff I'm not gonna use. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see what this guy is. Crafting surface alone, a series of untamed shrubs. Its eyes are locked on a Delmgan, beautiful and terrible. Eyes half lidded as she hums. A bird with fantastic blue and orange plumage sits on her shoulder, trilling gently, and the man is entranced. Trembling, tentative, he stands, and the tranquility is broken by the bird's startled squawk. Delgan half smiles, beckoning with twig-like fingers. She does not speak as he approaches. His mouth is dripping sounds of awe and admiration. She waits, coy and tempting. With agonizing slowness, he is before her. Then something changes. She sees something hanging limply from his side, begins to hiss, fingers suddenly claws, eyes black with hate. He has no time to reach for his axe or grimoire as she strikes, and just as soon as she strikes, she is gone. The only evidence of her existence, the shuddering wreck on the ground. He grabs at his grimoire, nevertheless, and begins to chant, but the words of a magical language of his own imagining, scribbled in a maniacal shorthand, ring hollow. The silence continues unabated. He turns and shrugs at someone or something. Something that needs hit. Weird. I'm guessing the same's gonna happen. Yeah. Not sure what's going on there, so. Oh, what's this? Daily affirmations of focus and efficiency. Lots of words. Those are things I would steal. I don't want to steal. That's also stealing. What does it say? Aww. Oh, he's at the end. Okay. There he is.
Welcome.
Don't know who you are and don't much care. Keep walking, we're not here to chat with foreigners. Careful, looks like they're cut from the same cloth as the rowdies who attacked me. Smells like it too. Trumbull says, I saw you outside of the mill, what was that about? Well, someone fancies themselves a meddler, eh? What's that about? It's about Trumbull thinking he's king of the town on account that he's got the mill to his name. It's about him barely giving us anything for the wheat we bring him, cutting our purses when we need to buy grain. It's about farmers going hungry while some bastard gets rich off their crops. That's what it's fucking about. Now shove off. What are you doing in here then? What's it look like? Drinking till I forget how much I want to put pitch for. Well, that works too. What if I buy you all around? Will you talk to me then? Fair enough, you bring us something to wet our throats. It might be a fig trade in words. So, let's go get a drink.
Good day to you.
You're having me fighting and I'll have to ban Swainer from the inn entirely. Till then, it's a 6 copper pieces for the lot. Here you are. Right then, here. 3 drinks for the 3 fools. Just take care with them. They're a hot-tempered bunch.
I'm here.
Hail, traveler.
Brought drinks. Hey, so you have the flame and everybody's having a mug of Black House shit beer. God, that's good. Alright then, you've got my attention. What is it you've got to say that's worth a round of drinks? Look, there's no sense in threatening the miller. You have him up against a wall. Maybe you could ask some of the other villagers for help. Maybe you could tell me more about what's going on? It's like I said, the miller's in charge of the grain prices. He says they're fair, but I know for a fact that folks like Afra pay half what we do. And maybe we've been a bit rough with him, but what are we supposed to do? We can't keep paying. We're going to starve, and do you think Trumbull's going to be sorry about it when we do? Maybe I can talk to him? You'd think you'll get through to him when we haven't. The man's as thick as a peat bog. Soul Red found his kin used to grow sonreed trees for their Erdrin lords up until they figured out their side was losing. Explains why his knees still ache to bend whenever lord or lady crosses the road. He'll be holed up in that mill for days, the coward. And here, if you want to give it a shot, then good luck. We'll owe you one if you manage it. This is like he said, she said, only worse. Because I forgot what the miller said when I talked to him yesterday. Her imagine they're off the screen going hut, 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 hut. Alright, Buck.
Good day, stranger.
I have more questions about this whole situation. What's to explain? It is very complicated. Can't pay top prices for blighted wheat, and I've barely got enough good grain to go around. Seems like a pretty clean story for a messy situation. It's not. Look, Swainer's always been a rotten bastard. The store's so limited, maybe I save the good stuff for people who deserve it. Offer, for instance, she's expecting a child. Should I let her starve instead? Do the villagers know about the grain supply? Some, the innkeeper, for instance. It's better not to worry anyone. I'll be trading for supplies soon enough. If we could just keep things calm until then, we'll be in the clear. I wouldn't drink the ale. Uh-oh. I don't know enough resolve.
Good day to you.
Alright, let's see. And what did he say? He says you're treating farmers unfairly, raising prices and giving them rotten grain. Of course he does. He's been saying nothing else for days now. The man's delusional. If he wants grain, he'll have to pay for it. What's going on here? Where to begin? Shoot, I think this is a repeat. No more questions. Was there
Hail,
anything
traveler.
else? Not yet. I'll be back. So apparently I can't resolve this until I level up. Awesome. Just great. way to find the map? I guess not. Wait, there we go. I'm gonna go back to Valewood. Can I? I'll try. Because now I have a grappling hook. Grappling hook. Okay, you give the grappling hook a few swings from momentum and let fly, and the hook lodges easily behind a pile of stones at the upper edge of the wall. A few tugs on the rope suggest that it will stay put. To help with the rope, you make your way up the face of the wall and around the side. What's this? Armor. I do not think you will ever see this, but you are right, Vano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I'm done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this prey for me, perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. Aww. Climb down. Alright. To be honest, let's go ahead and I think I'm so good. So we'll go here. Oh, that's useful to know. Hi, Nippon. I'm not bad. I'm bumbling my way through this game, so because I really have no idea how to play games like this. Like, it's not the RPG aspect, it's like the strategy part that I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh hey, a young wolf. Hey! You know, I did get, like, a bunch of stuff and did not give it to anybody. I'm gonna wear a dead man's gloves because I can. I can go in here. I wonder if somebody should use this flail. What if he could use the flail? It's fast, but it's a weak interrupt. Doesn't do as much damage. I don't know. Doesn't seem like the type of thing that should be. Interesting, I didn't think I was gonna still have that stuff, considering I gave it to that dude. Oh well. there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the brush. Suppose that was just you, silly me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies? I thought you had to make my way over to Madam Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks. Better safe than sorry. Did you hear something? Ah, wolf. Oh, am I pretty quiet right now? Sorry. Trying to test out sound earlier, and for whatever reason, it was like this really annoying buzzing noise happening. So, I don't know. I guess my mic today is just not... Oh, that's not a young wolf. Oh, in fact, that's a lot of wolves. Yay, okay. Okay, I think you need to not hit all my friends, so we're just gonna have you move over there.
How may I help?
And then... Okay, you need to attack that guy. No, wait, no. You attack that guy. You... do the spell thing.
I'm here.
Lavaru, be on seek!
Okay, well hopefully that actually works and does something. And then... fire. This is the first time I've ever played this game.
Hi?
I'm really bad at like strategy games. Like that's why usually when I play Origins, I just play or like Dragon Age Origins or something like that. I always just fight everything. Hey, we lived. Mostly. All those wolf pelts. Excellent.
Certainly.
Maybe I should
Quietly now.
do the stealthy mode and see how that works out for me. That's a way. No, attack that. There we go.
Curses!
There we go.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, cool. A stiletto. Some lockpicks and silvers.
I'm here.
Okay, I guess that's gonna go over there. So. Still mostly the BioWare stuff, so Mass Effect and Dragon Age and Stardew Valley, because Stardew Valley is like the comfort foods of games. Wait, personalities, what's this? Okay. Abilities, talents, party, diplomatic and honest. Okay, that didn't change. Faintly good. That's good. That's kind of going for here. There's nobody here. What is this? Staple of Darwood countryside, gold wrought shoes, a favor to farmers who swear by the minor boost in energy it provides. Uh-oh. So it's like drugged. Are you having a hard time hearing me? Am I that soft? So I'm sorry. Oh, nice. So I just robbed this person blind, and now I'm leaving. Goodbye. Okay. There, that one, get that one. Oopsie. Goldpack Paladin and her, and they're both. Well, let's see if that works. Okay. You poor thing, you.
Hi?
What if I'm not supposed to be attacking her and I'm supposed to be attacking just this guy? Oops.
I think worthy.
I guess not. Oh well. Ludrana's Grimoire? Okay. She had a really cool knife spell. Found a new grimoire. They often contain spells that your wizards may not know. For a small cost, you can learn those spells. Okay. Interesting. Just get a wand. Just gonna take all of our stuff and put it in there. He is got a severe burn. Well, that sucks.
I'm here.
actually hunt. Didn't even know.
Saw you in the flames.
Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars. A scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady like a slow push of blacksmith bellows, but the comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then out of nowhere there's a hint of alchemic fire. Fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
Question mark. Is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast as if it's holding a torch to it. Oh boy. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow, if that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it's some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as is the burning in. Sudden weaving flames from the statue of Mogren casts more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges as if he walked a great distance across a fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. But while his hands are thick and callous, they bear no burn or scorch marks. Staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns. And there is a certainty in the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. As you study it deeper, the shimmers slightly in your eyes, like water catching the light weaving across the statue. Whatever power it was bled from the staff. It doesn't make it, or the wielder, any less dangerous. You look up to see the man watching you studying the staff. As his gaze meets yours, he nods with a humorous smile. The man smiles slightly at your words and nods, never taking his eyes off you. I could do better, though the road holds little else. Until now.
The world holds many whores we worship. Respect comes with honest titles. I bet even you have gone against instinct in exchange for a little copper, or paid for such in countless ways.
You're a legend.
But if I give offense, if words are all that are left to a man, then why in the Deerwood of all places he should have leave to speak them? I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
I could see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot. There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you. Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you. Yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Yeah, why not?
Her? Don't fear her jealousy. Let us see what the road holds, Watcher.
I'm here.
Oh boy. Okay, south to Aslo.
I'd be glad to.
Lavaru beyond seek.
I'm here.
Oh, isn't that the guy?
At once.
I think I'm gonna go here, save, and then go to bed. I think that's it for tonight.